Okay, so I've done the hands just now. If you remember looking at them yesterday, totally different now. Got rid of all those massive segs. So this is going to be an issue for me today, and also it's going to benefit me. So it's a bit of a good and bad scenario. It's going to be good because the calluses were building up and they were at potential risk of tearing. Plus also, over time, that skin drag does start to become painful. But the reason why it's not necessarily great is it's day one of fresh skin today. So invariably that skin's going to pull, and I suppose it's going to feel like what it's like to be a newbie, getting on the pull-up bar for the very first time. But you know what? It's going to be better in the long run. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so this is it. Friday, 750 pull-ups is the focus, is the target for today. But I want to be real with you right in this moment now. So I've had different offers, different invites to break away from my day to venture into the city and just chill out and basically not do any pull-ups. Not that I've been convinced not to do that, but I've had different invites. And you know something, this is part of the discipline, this is the process. This is the time that I scheduled for the pull-ups. It has to happen, because if it doesn't happen, it will not happen later. And it can't have happened earlier on today, so it has to happen now. That level of discipline, that is the bit that is going to lean into the success of completing this challenge. It's literally going to be make or break. So we've got Friday today, 750, Saturday, 750, Sunday is day rest, family time, and then I've got Monday, 750, Tuesday, 750, Wednesday, the final day, 750, and if I achieve what I've scheduled out, what I've planned out, then I will achieve the 10,000 pull-ups with the 2.5 kg weight in January. So, how I'm feeling right now? Well, I feel very, very focused, but I'm gonna explain how I got to this point. So, at one point today, my mindset was wavering. Of course it was. It's Friday. There's good vibes. There's good things going on, and it's been a really good day today. It's been an intense day, so I've had a lot of screen time today, but I know that I get that balanced out by doing the pull-ups, by training, by moving into that physical element. I alter my mindset, my mental state. So now I'm gonna mentally and physically challenge myself in completely different ways than being behind a laptop, for example, or talking to people and engaging. So this is different. But where the struggles do creep in, of course, is knowing that, do you know what, if I didn't train today, maybe I could roll that up, and maybe I could do 1,000 pull-ups tomorrow, and then 1,000 Monday. Do you see where I'm going with it? I could just keep rolling it up, but it makes things incrementally harder for me. I'm just delaying that process and making it much more difficult. So what I do when I find myself in those situations where I'm either faced with the option of not training or I don't feel like training, and I'm moving beyond, an illness here. I'm talking about the fact that I can physically and mentally train, but let's say, for example, a stumbling block comes in the way, an offer, an invite to go out to do something else, whatever it is. How do I circumnavigate that? How do I get around that? So I've told you about how I stick to the discipline, but what I do is I remind myself of that feeling, what it actually feels like to complete the pull-ups, to get to do the 750th pull-up, to do that, what it feels like, and it feels absolutely incredible. It feels epic. So, right, listen, even just talking to you now, I know what that feels like. So that leans into that positive, high-frequency energy. And when I do that, lots of different things are going on. So my mindset changes. So I'm reminded of how I feel once I've done the 750th pull-up, and that it's a great sensation that I get to take the 750 pull-ups off the challenge. So I get to complete my click up sheet and I can just see that 750 knocked off, so that makes me feel good. I get to share that news with, people that I want to share it with, who ask me about what I'm doing, how the challenge is going, and that feels good. And seeing what they're saying all about that feels good. They tell me they feel inspired by it, so they feel good. And then it becomes this almost circular energy of positivity, and it just gets me excited. So even talking to you right now, the fact that I'm about to step up to that bar and do my first pull-up, I already feel mentally and physically charged and ready. So positive psychology, getting into that positive state, all I do is tap into positive feelings and emotions. So I dig into my memory archives and I think about things that make me happy and make me feel great. And I don't have to think too hard about that, because there are so many different things around me where I see and feel gratitude. I've just named a couple of them for you. So what it's like to do the 750th pull-up. I've been there before. I will be there again, so I tap into that. So that's memory recall, dive into that psychological time. I think about how I make other people feel when I share what I'm doing with them, and also how I help people along the way. And I sink into gratitude, like knowing right now I'm vlogging this video. I'm in beautiful city centre Manchester with the sunshine, loads of incredible people, part of a great community. So I'm grateful for so many different things. Gratitude promotes positive well-being, positive psychology, and it feels great. So I also remind myself that there are people that are out there that can't physically train for whatever reason but want to. I've got everything that I need right now, so I'm grateful. So on that note, I'm about to get to it, but whatever you're doing today, if you are physically able and physically well to perform your workout for today, but for whatever reason you're being pulled in different directions, but you know you should be doing it, know this: self-coaching and self-discipline is something that can come from you. You have that within you. You know what it feels like. You've started your day one. You are on your journey. Don't let you get in the way of you. Okay, let's go. This is where it's at now. So these mitts, I know they look a little bit gnarly still. Maybe they don't, I don't know. But they definitely look way better than they were yesterday. So I'm going to get these chalked up. I've just been having a chat with Louis now. He's getting ready for High Rocks. He's just been stretching out. So it's just been nice to share some stories about what we're doing. So he's got a nice big challenge ahead of him. So yeah, it is literally, it's one pull-up at a time now. So I'm going to dig into this and let's see how we get on. Okay, so it feels absolutely amazing with the brand new gloves. That is the hands, bare hands. Now I've taken down the calluses. It feels amazing. So I get that ability right now to be able to mould the skin fresh again. But I've got to get that right hand grip. So every minute counts, every second counts, every movement counts, everything matters. And it feels good, it feels fresh. So obviously I'm going to get that natural skin drag that's going to occur, but that's normal, but it's fresh and it feels good. Just got to take care of it, so every time that I do it, try and get that same level hand placement each time. Okay, feeling good, let's get into it. I love this place, the vibe in here, the people, absolutely incredible. So obviously I'm doing the pull-ups. You got people here setting up their station for the Friday, getting into their evening, getting that session done, owning it, turning it up for themselves, nobody else, themselves, staying focused, eyes on the prize. And I've got someone over there doing muscle-ups right now, and they're remarkable, absolutely remarkable. So the energy in here is incredible, and I believe in that. I believe that people emanate that positive, high-frequency energy, and it bounces around, and then you just get this culmination, a mix of beautiful vibes, and it feels good. So yeah, I'm very pumped. I'm not that far into the pull-ups right now. I've surpassed block one, but I've got a lot more to go. But remember, one pull-up at a time. Let's go. Self-leadership, self-coaching. It's all about yourself. It's keeping yourself accountable. It's creating a set of values, a set of principles that you can live by. Eat, sleep, live by. Keep your focus. Keep you on your journey. Values for me, okay, I can give you some very simple ones, very easy ones. Add value to others. Be useful to others. But always be learning. Always be learning. But apply that knowledge. Because there's no point in learning new things and not doing anything with it. What is the point? So it's taking that knowledge and applying it in everyday life where possible. But adding value to others and being useful to others, so important to me. What is the point in having knowledge and experience and not sharing it with others in some way to help them? Feels great, honestly it does. Self-leadership, self-coaching. It's saying, right, you know what? This is the challenge that I'm doing. It's Friday. I might feel tired. I might not feel up for it. I might have had a tough day at work. But you know what? This is the workout that I set myself. This is that session. And this session, I'm going to feel absolutely incredible when I've completed this session. And knowing that feeling, not believing it, knowing that feeling and sinking into it and coming through it. It's creating that level of discipline. Because when it comes down to it, the only person I can rely on right now, if you think about it, is me. It's me that has to do the pull-ups. It's nobody else. Nobody else is doing the pull-ups for me. It's got to be me. Every single time, I've got to keep myself accountable. It's important. But what I love to do this, is surround myself with like-minded individuals, people that have similar values to mine, similar interests, and that's a good thing because it's really important. I've got no problem with sharing, with releasing that positive energy, bringing people on the journey. But you know what? It's nice to get some of that back too, and it keeps that circular economy boosting, keeps it sustainable, keeps it fresh, keeps it authentic. And you know what? There are people out there like that. There's 8 billion people on this planet. And it's a case of finding your community, finding your people. Now you could say, when I do solo pursuits like this, I don't need another person. And whilst that might be true, because it's me just doing the pull-ups, I'm on this journey right now. But there is growth in real authentic connections with other human beings on this planet. 100%, of course there is. That doesn't mean that I do not appreciate solitude time. I 100% appreciate solitude time. But real authentic connections can develop me as a person, and it's important. Okay, so I'm now into block 2. So that's 250 pull-ups so far. I've got 500 pull-ups remaining. Let's get to it. Okay, let's get the last remaining 50 in there together. So 700 pull-ups completed so far. 7 blocks completed. And now entering block 8. Obviously I'm excited because I'm bringing you with me on the journey. Okay, so we've got the 5 out. This is the last bit at the end when all of a sudden I feel like I start to get those energy levels really spiking up. And it's because that finish line, I can taste it. I can see that it's coming and it feels good. And it's good to tap into that. It keeps that positive high frequency energy, but of course I've still got to maintain the heart rate, keep the rhythm of the heart, the breath work, the hip tilt, everything. Okay, so that's 10 down, 40 remaining. Hands aren't doing too bad, to be honest. Have a quick look. So given the fact that I literally have done these are fresh. Actually, it's probably difficult to say. Do you remember what they're like before? Yeah. Okay. Okay, 15. 15 done. 35 remaining. So in these moments, what I like to do is really focus on the breathing, get that circular breathing in there. Really important. But it's all the component parts, so it's hand placement, making sure that the hand is placed with precision each time, so I can monitor that skin drag, get the feet together or as near as you can do, slight hip tilt, and then pop off. Okay, so that's 20 done. Got 30 remaining. Just like to shake out, get that blood flowing, loosen the arms. You see that full moon in the background there? That is, in fact, that, I don't know whether you can see me pointing there, that, there, that's a full moon, that. Okay. Okay, 25 pull-ups down, 25 left to go. $25 remaining. Okay. $20 remaining. 30 complete so far into block 8, 20 remaining. 4 sets of 5, or just 20 pull-ups, 1 pull-up, 20 times. I can kind of feel that adrenaline kicking in now. Don't want to pip it too soon. Okay, 15 remaining. 15 pull-ups left. 35 into block 8. So right now I'm visualizing that finish line. I've been here before. Okay, 10 remaining. 10 pull-ups remaining. Okay, feels good. So 2 sets, 5 reps max remaining. 1 pull-up, 10 times. Remember, every movement counts. So 5 left. Currently at 745 pull-ups. 5 pull-ups remaining. Yeah, I can feel that exciting rush now coming in. My goodness me. Every time. Yeah, I've got the goosebumps kicking in. It's kind of that high level rush that kicks in. Okay, let's get the remaining 5 in. Okay, beautiful work. That is it. 750 pull-ups done. I'm so grateful to be at this point right now. You know what? Sinking into gratitude is beautiful. Puts me on a super high positive energy frequency. But you know what? I've got tomorrow, more training tomorrow, 750 pull-ups. But right now, I'm going to take this moment for me. Okay, you know I like to do my little recaps and reflection pieces on the session, on the day. It has been a beautiful Friday today. 750 pull-ups achieved. Listen, I get asked this quite a lot. You know, what does it feel like to do it? What does it feel like to set large numbers or large challenges on a daily basis? That type of thing. Do you get bored? All that sort. I get so many questions around that. Do I get bored? Is it easy? Is it hard? This is what I'm going to say. If it was easy, I would not be doing it. If it was impossible, I won't be repeating that impossible challenge every day. So it has to be that blend. It has to be audacious. Audacious means a stretch target. It's to stretch myself. It's to keep me physically and mentally challenging myself on a regular basis. So it's something that I think is aspirational for me, but it has to also form part of my continual performance improvement over time. I have to enjoy it. There has to be an element of enjoyment there, of course, there does. If every single day I went to do the pull-ups, I was like, I don't even know why I'm doing this. This is so boring, and just cracked on. There would be no cognitive development for me. There would be no real physical development for me, no spiritual development. It just would be a bizarre story as well to tell other people. And they'd probably think, this guy's doing these pull-ups. He absolutely hates them. Don't know why he's doing them, but he's just doing them. I love the pull-ups. I love doing the pull-ups. It's a beautiful, complex movement that can be simplified by using techniques, processes, and understanding them for me. And you can do the same thing. So I can show you how to perform a pull-up, how I perform a pull-up, and it can be tailored to you 100%. But you're not me, and I'm not you. So you will perform it in your own way. So we're all different shapes, different sizes, different strengths, different ligaments, different tendons, different muscles, but different people. Where you're unique and I'm unique. But there are a series of processes and things that I do that I like to share with people along the way. So if you're at my training facility and you're there, I'm going to share absolutely everything with you, and you're going to get first-hand experience. Other than that, I'm going to do what I can and share it on my channel. So if there's something specific that you'd like to ask me, honestly, drop it in the comments. It doesn't really matter what it is. If I know what it is, if I can help, I will. If I don't understand what you're asking, then I'll say I don't understand. I'm here to enjoy this journey. But I think for me, the key thing is it's challenging myself. I've got to be mentally and physically challenged. And I am today. I feel tired now. I feel like I'm excited to get into the Friday evening, eat some food, catch up with people that are in my circle, people that I love, people that I care about, and sink in. So the reflection piece is I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful to train where I train. I'm grateful to be surrounded by some incredible people who train where I train. It's a beautiful community, amazing equipment. All of these things I'm grateful for. So there's no complaints from me. But listen, whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. And listen, thank you so much for staying with me on this journey. I'll see you soon.